Now, in Ireland, you basically tie flies to fish in the lochs for salmon as much as you do for trout. Now, I've got 2 or 3 patterns here that I do tie, and one of them is a large green pewter muddler. It's a good weight type fly, this one. Now you can tie it with as it is there, or you can tie it with a red tail. Now I'm going to do it with the red tail. The colours are attractive to salmon, but also trout. So it's tied in this is a fully mill, it's a competition heavyweight, size 10. You can go 12s if you want, you can go size 8s, it's up to yourself. But this is the middle of the road size. Thread I'm going to be using is the Unithread 8O in olive. I've waxed the thread. Just start the eye, make them down. But lay the thread along the shank to this point here. And now I'm going to tie in some tail fibres. Now don't be shy with the tail fibres. This is a bleached and dyed red pheasant tail. This one came from Vineyards, so if you want to order them, that's where they came from. Tail length, it's really up to yourself. I like it probably maybe around about twice the body or the shank length. So that goes over there. Tie it in. Now I'm going to tie it, there's a kind of tag like length of red seal's fur. So what I'm going to do is tie this on. You can use whatever fur you have. So just dab onto your thread, slide it up. Now what I'm going to do here to protect it, I'm not going to rib through this because I'm going to use it like I'm going to velcro it out. So what I'm going to do is put it on reasonably loose, but wind the thread through it so it keeps it on. Doesn't basically, if you put it on too loose, it'll fall off. So you've got to basically rib it with the thread, come through it once or twice. Now what I'm going to do here is form like a hackle like fibre with the seal's fur around the tail. The rib of the fly is a gold oval tinsel. Now you can use this for trout. This will work for trout just as well. Oops, missed it. So catch this in the length of the body, which is basically around about, if you're going to obviously put a muddler head on this, you've got to give yourself at least around about 3 to 4 mil from the eye. So come up, tie in the rib, come back down. Now the body in this material, in this fly, it's a Sunburst seal's fur and an olive seal's fur blended together. So it's a nice bright, it's actually brighter than you think. It looks a bit dull there, but it's actually, the Sunburst is fluorescent, so it really catches the light. And don't be shy with it. This fly is usually fished in the top dropper, so you can pull it through. You're always looking for a good wave in the water, in the loch. It just gives you a bit of cover, and you can pull this through and the fish just love it. Now I'm using this is a whiting saddle. It's a furnace saddle. This one here, this is a Hebit bronze saddle. I go through a lot of this for Irish flies. So you want one with a decent mark in the centre. You could use this just a normal brown, but this is a furnace. It's quite a short hackle, you want it quite sort of brushy like. You could have it long if you want, but in this style I want it to be slightly more like, when you pull it through the wave it's going to cause a lot of disturbance, and that's what attracts the salmon as well. So we do a good turn at the top, and then we come through, and don't be shy, that's into the 4th turn there, and then we come over and rib through it to protect the hackle. Just draw back the fibres at this point, bring your rib through so you can catch it in. Nice and tight. You may catch 1 or 2 fibres, but don't worry. So we trim away your oval tinsel. Now that's a small oval tinsel, so just draw this back, tidy up this area. Now I'm using my nail here to, I don't know if you can see it, but you'll see the end of the oval tinsel. Just use your nail to fluff it out and then tie it in. Wax your thread, and then come back up ready to tie in your wing. Now the wing of the fly, you could use hen pheasant quills or you could use the hen pheasant tail. It's entirely up to yourself. Now what I'm going to do is tie it obviously with the tail. You can be really fancy with it, but you can tie it. I use the right and the left side. Or you could just basically grab a bunch and put them on. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm bringing it out the fibre here and marrying the fibres back together, but having my fingers close to the tip. And you just take your time, as I usually do it away from, I'm trying to show you on the camera. So if you there you go, that's it, married together. And once they're married, then you tear it off, so that's your right side. And you do the same on the other side. And I'll hopefully show you a bit better than this. So I'm bringing it out, practically 90 degrees. And then I'm bringing my fingers up nearer the tips, because it's the tips that you're actually marrying back together. Just rub your fingers through it. If you press down here, what will happen is, these are thicker, it will cause the fibres to separate. So by keeping your fingers slightly further up, you can actually marry the fibres back together. Then you hold the wing, tear it away. You can cut it away, but I've always sort of basically tore it away. So we've got my right and my left side. I'm going to show you the underside of the fibre. Just bring it together. It's important as much to get these ends up here in position straight, so that then you can then tie this on. Now don't be shy with the length of the wing, because it's got a good profile in the water. So you're looking for a wing length that's probably the least full length of the hook. Now what I've got is the right and the left side sitting together. I fold it down, bring these ends together and do a pinch and loop. But try and encourage these ends to pull rather than the main wing. Keep the wing tight in your finger and thumb. Pull them down. Let these fibres move. Do it two or three times, and then a wee quick look. See how it's sitting. It's a nice shape in the wing. That's fine. That'll do it. You can trim this away. Now this is obviously going to, when you start to fish this fly, these fibres are going to separate, so don't worry too much. But if you've got them in the right shape, you've got a nice profile in the fly. Wax your thread. Make sure you tie these ends in. Hold the wing at this point and come back up. And then I'm going to tie in some deer here. This is some roe deer that I dyed olive. This one. There we are. Now this is off the ridge at the back of the deer, which is quite dark. So it has a nice colour in it. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing the fibre out enough to form a collar and a head. So we cut it close to the skin. Length, you're looking these ends halfway into the wing. So we basically set this on the top. Come around with 2 turns, just loose turns, so I'm letting bobbin go. This will allow you just basically for you to get the 2 turns in. And then what you want to do is to slowly tighten up and then allow the deer to spin. And what you then do is you work towards the eye, keeping the thread really tight. And then when you get to the eye, stroke back the fibres, the cut ends. There's the head, build up the thread or the head, a few turns. And go straight in and whip finish. Come in, we're not being fussy with this. Whip finish. And we can trim away with thread. See how things are sitting. Like so, right. Now we can cut it the way it is just now. We just use a curved pair of scissors and get a nice, you're not looking for a perfect ball of deer here. This here is going to cause disturbance. So all you really want to do is to come round. Obviously I can rotate the vise. So what I use is small curved pair of scissors, and I just start off with the first mill or two, and I rotate, working my way around like this. Just take your time. I always say that. Anyway, the cut ends of the deer hair are thicker than the collar, so you're more likely to cut them or catch them with the scissors rather than the nice fine tips, unless you're too aggressive like. So As long as you take your time and work your way around, you can actually see them. Sometimes I do this to take it off the vise, but it's, you can see the ends there. Work your way around. There's one or two there. If you want, you can actually bring them out, just trim. There's one there. See how it looks. With deer hair, you could be trim, trim, trim all the time. Do we see? There we go. See how that looks. Just pull it in. See the wing. Just see how things are going, and then if you feel if just needs a wee bit more or a better shape, but I mean that looks okay. That's fine. You see the wing you get a nice shape, nice profile if you look at it from there. That there, it will swim while it's sitting, the light can go through it. I mean it is a bushy fly, but it's meant to be there, it's meant to be like that. You want to get it, you can basically put your floatant on it and get it near the surface. Top dropper and pull it through. The fish really like it. Now all we have to do to finish the fly off is just a wee bit of varnish into the dab it on, round the eye. Take away the excess with my finger here at the eye. Just make sure it's clear. And there we go. It's your red tail green Peter Muddler. This is more, as I say, a salmon fly. It's a salmon pattern I've dyed, but it's a very good trout fly. It's a good trout colours. When the mayfly are coming off, you can fish this even, and I'm sure the fish would certainly have a go at it. If you fish the Irish lochs and the Scottish lochs, you'll certainly bring fish up with this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that dyeing. It's a lovely pattern, it's something worth dyeing. As you see, you can mess about with it. So I hope you enjoyed that.